So today I'm gonna talk about how weird people are around you. And this is something that really bothers me, bro, because if I gotta spend the next far to something years on this planet with everything that's advancing and whatnot, you mean to tell me I gotta go through this mother excuse my language. You mean to tell me I gotta go through this? Like people are so weird, bro. You listen, you really don't know who fuck with you from who don't fuck with you, friend. It's hard to discern nowadays. And I be telling people this thing, and people be thinking like, yo, sometimes you just paranoid. Shit, maybe. It's like you don't know who really rocking with you the way you rocking with them. Like this shit just weird. There is always some type of animosity towards you, some type of little envy because you're doing something good or you're just trying to better your life. And people looking at it like, oh, you think you better than me, or oh, you think you're the shit. Shit, I think I'm the shit, yeah. But you don't see me going around prancing and being boastful with my moves, bro. You understand? You would never ever see me moving like that. Hell no. I'm always quiet. I don't say shit because there's really not much to say, but there's so much to do. Look, I was on Instagram. Let me say yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. Actually, no, not yesterday. A while back. I think it's a while back. Anyway, I can't remember. My memory's a little fucked up. But I was just observing, like, you be on Instagram, you going through this, you going through the, might see a fine girl. I just go through a post or something just to like see what's going on because I'm somebody like this. I don't just be on social platforms for the sake of being on them. I go on them to learn. And I more so go to learn about human behavior and more so to observe who I got on my profile and how they move and these type of things, who they interact with and so on. Listen, I'm very analytical with my shit. Some might say I'm tripping, some might say, oh, don't stress about some people do the same, but they just don't want people to know. I ain't really care. I ain't really care. I'm not gonna be on something that consumes my time exponentially and not use it to my advantage. I'm just not gonna do that. So yeah, sometimes I go through, posts and I see some things, some strange things. So for example, I might post a little something to my canvas, and mind you, I said canvas because I'm not necessarily on Instagram for the sake of being on Instagram or to like portray this level of affluence or opulence like majority of people do on Instagram. No, I don't do that. I'm on Instagram because I use it as a canvas for different parts of my life. And I use it as a canvas for different parts of my life, different moments of my life. So it's like I would post something now, then get a little like something. A few people would see it, like it. But then there's some people who just don't like your shit. You know what I mean? Not saying that I'm a big person on, hey, I post this thing because I want you to like it. No, no. I don't care if you like it or not. But I just be observing. They could be watching. I be watching. You think I watch it? I watch it. I be observing, Like I tell you, I'm analytical with this shit. I look and I observe, see who rock with me the way I think they do. If you don't rock with me like that, I remove your ass. But anyways, you just don't see certain people in your likes. But you see a mutual post. You see somebody that you follow that they follow post something a little after you post. And guess what? There they are right in the mother likes. So much to the point where they comment and they repost. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. You understand? Something ain't adding up. I don't know. I might be tripping, but something ain't adding up. I don't know. Something ain't adding up though. But it really goes to show that people be seeing your stuff and not fighting it. Now then, when I see stuff like that, I'm thinking to myself like, hey, what's the reason why you won't even just give a little tap? Why you won't give a little tappy tap? You don't gotta pay money to tap that shit. Why? What is it about me that made you refuse to tap of that shit? What is it that made you refuse to tap that like button? Shit don't make no sense, bro. Shit don't make no sense. And you see this and you just start going in your mind like, I thought me this person cool like this. What's the reason why this person won't like myself, but they would like a mutual? Then you start going and thinking. Then you start like, you start processing all type of possible shit. And sometimes you don't make sense out of it. And that's because there is no other reason aside from jealousy, envy, or just animosity, bro. They see the love you get. They see people liking your stuff. They see some people see how many likes you get. And they just be like, oh, I'm not gonna like it to add another one to his list. Or another one to their list. I'm not gonna be somebody else who giving him likes. No. It's just bro, this social media thing is so crazy. This social media shit is so crazy. I tell y'all, the older I get, the less I take it seriously because over the years, I've observed and I've analyzed why certain things happen. You see women online shaking ass. Every minute they posting themselves going out. You understand why all that shit happens. You understand why all that happens. There's nothing new under the sun, bro. There's nothing new under the sun. You understand why they do what they do. You see men posting watches, money, you know, flashy stuff, superfluous shit. You understand why they do it. At the end of the day, men try to woo or attract women. That's it. That's why they do all that crazy jazz, bro. And women try to attract women and men. Even though they like say, oh, I don't post some men. Come on. Come on now. But social media got these people crazy, bro. Like I don't know what to say. Social media got folks crazy. The quiet hatred is crazy with social media platforms nowadays. To the point where I just be like, I'm not posting for likes. I've never been somebody who posted for likes. And I think in a way that's why a lot of people gravitated towards me because it was never about the likes. It was authentic media, bro. I just posted because this is what I wanted to see from time to time. You understand? I don't care about likes. Likes don't, I mean, not saying likes don't pay people, but likes don't pay me. I don't care about it. You understand? I don't care about it, bro. People allow themselves to be consumed by a lot of unnecessary stuff. And that's why you as a person got to be very meticulous with who you allow yourself to be around and who you allow to be within your present. Because some people just crazy. Some people just real crazy, bro. Some people just real crazy. You gotta lock in and just observe. Keep your eyes open as to who you're dealing with, who you following, who following you, why they following you. Some people they are monitoring spirits, bro. They're just looking at your progress. I'm gonna give you a laugh. There was a friend of mine. I'm not gonna call name. I'm not gonna disclose gender. There was a friend of mine I've known for years. The friend had known me from years, but they knew me specifically from 2024 when I hadn't a job. I was struggling. They knew me from then to now, changing my life and turning my life around for the better. Sometimes I might post a little something, and I would just notice I would never see this friend. Like, I'm gonna see everybody else. I'm gonna see everybody else in the crew, but I don't see this person specifically. What could cause though? I just say, you know what? It's time to cut that shit off. I remove the friend. I remove the person. Correction. Because friends don't move like that with you. Any genuine friend would not move like that with you. I remove them right away. It's like I be posting too many things for this person to not like. You mean to tell me you haven't seen any of my posts, bro? Hmm? You mean to tell me you haven't seen any of my posts? Alright, cool. Remove your ass. You don't need people like that around you. That's quiet animosity. That's enmity right there. Disguised as friendship. And that is the most dangerous type of shit because that person could kill you because why? They're close to you. That's why I don't make friends with any and everybody. I'm very selective with who I make friends with. You just don't know people, bro. And the world we living in now with everybody trying for get popular and everybody trying to make money overnight and all this crazy shit. You don't know what somebody would do, bro. I don't take no other chances. I don't take no chances. I don't take no chances. Telling you, I don't take no chances. But yeah, yeah, for those who have social media platforms, especially stuff like IG, which is a little bit more interactive, observe, analyze, just look, just look, buddy. Look at them likes. Look at how many people you're following. Look at how many people are following you, and just observe how often you see them just giving you a like or even replying to a story. Just watch, observe, and not just observe. I want y'all and I implore y'all to act accordingly because it could be a way for y'all to save y'all damn life. You don't know who out here watching you. Y'all be careful though.